This is what goes on in the Parks family elevator. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl DreloBayBay here in Las Vegas. We are currently coming out of our hotel. We stayed at the Vdara, and it is about 5 a.m. right now. And we are headed to the shuttle that's taking us to the helicopter tours. You gotta love my dad, y'all. That is where I get my silly side. Even though it's really early in the morning, you can tell that my family is super excited, as well as I am. And if you can see, my sister is missing. She's afraid of heights, y'all. So she wants no part of it. So she was the one that was like, okay, y'all, enjoy yourself. I'll see you when I see you. So this morning we're walking through the lobby. I have it in fast forward, otherwise this video is going to take forever. But we are headed over to Aria, which is right next to our hotel. And that's where the shuttle is going to be picking us up. So we're walking out of the lobby, outside, and then there's a bridge that connects the two of us from Vdara to Aria, which we'll be walking, and you'll see in a second. So this particular helicopter tour that my family chose to go on is the Papillon helicopter tour. It takes us to the Grand Canyon and back, but the greatest thing about it is that it lands smack right in the middle of Grand Canyon, and you get to have a picnic, take pictures, and really enjoy yourself. Here's the bridge that I was talking to you guys about before that connects the Vdara Hotel and the Aria Resort all together. You walk across this little bridge, and the next thing you know, you're at the Aria Resort. So super simple. You just walk across, and then you're going to go downstairs where you're going to meet your shuttle bus driver, who's going to take you to the place where we get on the helicopters. My family chose to take the 7 a.m. Grand Canyon helicopter tour. So if you want to take that, then you have to be outside by 5:30 to get into your shuttle, and so that you have plenty of time to go over the rules and everything. So that's what we're doing. Mind you, it is 5 a.m. and it's really cold and windy outside, so they tell us to bundle up because you can always take off your layers later. So to bundle up in the morning, that is a very good thing to remember. Bundle up, y'all. So we just got to the Aria Resort. We're going through the casino to go to the other side where our shuttle bus driver should be waiting for us. As you guys can tell, there's not a lot of people around. Like I said, super early in the morning, so everyone is passed out from a night of partying or just a night of having too much fun. So everyone is probably in their hotel sleeping, so it's very empty inside. You won't see a lot of people. Super excited to be here, guys. We are so excited. We've been wanting to go on this helicopter tour, and we just haven't had the chance to because we are always so busy with other things, but we finally made the time to go on this helicopter tour, and so we're super excited to be here, even though we had to wake up super early, but it's okay because it is well worth it. Now, depending on which hotel you're staying at in Las Vegas, they'll tell you the closest meeting point for your shuttle bus driver for you to meet up with them and then go to the helicopters. But for us, like I said, Vdara and Aria are very close to each other. The meeting point for us was Aria, but other places like the Caesars Palace and Bellagio, all of those hotels have different meeting points for whichever one is closer to your hotel. They will notify you and let you know where to be picked up. So after you get through the casino and you make it to the other end, there's these glass doors that you walk through. There's these escalators or elevators, whichever you choose. You're going to go downstairs to the underground parking area, and that's where your shuttle bus will be waiting for you. Inside of the elevator, super excited, as you can tell with my little happy dance. I am so happy that we're finally able to do this. This was on my bucket list, so don't mind your girl, just really excited to be here. Also, the elevator music was popping, so. So for those of you who are getting picked up at the Aria Resort, this area right here is the area where you're going to meet with your shuttle bus driver. We're just gonna go ahead and go on right now because our shuttle bus driver is here. So here we go, y'all.
Hi. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Do you need to see it right now? She just went real quick. Morning.
We made it on the shuttle bus. Now we're just gonna get some shut-eye before we get there. So see you in a few. That was fast. No, really, the ride was about like 45 minutes long and we all just kind of passed out on the bus. But now we're here. The sun is out and we are ready. Those of you who want a little more information on how to contact them, the number is right there and my cute parents are there as well. But that's the company that our family decided to go with. So once you get inside, you're gonna watch a video of all the rules and the things that you'll be seeing on your tour. You'll also be filling out a waiver and paying everything if you haven't already. Let me go over the costs with you right now. There are so many different kinds of tours that you can choose from. The tour that we chose is called the Grand Celebration, and that includes having the picnic right inside of the Grand Canyon. Now, as far as the seating arrangements go in the helicopter, you can choose from the 3 in the back or the 2 in the front right next to the pilot. If you choose to sit in the front seats, that's an extra $50 per person. So there's 2 extra seats. I chose to have my parents sit in them, so that was a total of $100 extra. Now, as far as the prices go for just to go on this tour, per adult, it is around $310 each. And that is not including the $50 for if you want to sit in the front with the pilot. That $310 doesn't guarantee you a certain seat, it just guarantees you a seat. Now, as you know, in order to book this, you have to put down a $100 deposit, which will be added to your balance later. Now, the whole trip is supposed to take not more than 5 hours, and that's from pickup from your hotel to drop off to your hotel. So it's about 4.5 hours to 5 hours. My family wanted to go ahead and just purchase all of the seats that were in the back so that we can have the helicopter to ourselves. So we went ahead and did that, and it just felt a lot more safe. And up, here we go, y'all. For those of you who are wondering how many people can actually fit on this helicopter, there can be 6 passengers and 1 pilot, so total 7 people. I love that my family chose the morning tour because it wasn't too hot and it wasn't too cold, it was just perfect. As you can see, we are passing the Hoover Dam, and just looking at it from this aerial view, it was just breathtaking. Now, there are different options. If you choose not to do a helicopter tour but do the bus tour, it will stop here at the Hoover Dam for you to get off and just really walk around, take some pictures, and enjoy yourself. But again, my family wanted to go ahead with the helicopter tour, so we went and did that. There are various different excursions that you can choose from. There's like rafting, there's also helicopter tours where you don't get off of the helicopter and you can go and see different things. Like I said, my family wanted to go on the tour where we actually got to stop in the Grand Canyon and have a picnic. And as you know, it's called the Celebration Tour for a reason. You get to pop some champagne and just really celebrate and enjoy being in such a beautiful atmosphere. Now, as you can see here, you can see that my parents are also wearing headphones that have a mic piece attached to it. Everyone on board gets one of those, so if you want to communicate with anyone, you just go ahead and talk into the mic and everyone else can hear you. There's also a recording that is playing of all the things that you are seeing, so it's pretty much our tour guide telling us what we're seeing, what we will be seeing, and just little fun facts to just keep you entertained. Now the great thing about this is it doesn't matter if you don't speak English and English is not your first language, because they get a lot of people from all over the country that come and do these helicopter tours. So whatever language you're most comfortable in, you go ahead and choose that language and your tour guide will speak to you in that language. I think the last time I went to the Grand Canyon was when I was in middle school, which was years and years ago. But it was a long car ride and I just remember sleeping through most of it, and it was just really not something that, I really remember till this day. But this experience is just something that I recommend to any of you guys that are looking to experience the Grand Canyon for what it is. It was just really memorable. And for those of you guys that are wondering, are you allowed to bring your cameras? Of course you are. You're allowed to bring your cameras, your phones, GoPros, gimbals, whatever it is that you want to film with, you're more than able to. The only thing though I would say is that you're not able to record any of what the tour guide is saying because that's playing through a headset. Oh look y'all, it's the Colorado River. And then another thing is you're not allowed to attach your gimbal or GoPro to the window of the helicopter for safety precautions. So as you can see, we are just about to land, and here's my dad giving the all clear thumbs up, and then of course a picture in front of the helicopter, and here's one with the three of us, and then here's one with us girls and the pilot. And then for the picnic you can choose from a salad or a sandwich, and of course there was champagne. They give you about 30 minutes to eat, take pictures, relax before you have to go back. For those of you who have drones, unfortunately, you're not able to fly them in this area just because there's a lot of helicopters coming in and out, so for safety reasons. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to use mine. So we just finished our picnic and we're on our way back home. One of the excursions that you can add on top of this is to fly across the Las Vegas Strip, and you're able to do that at night or in the daytime, whichever you prefer, but I hear the night one is recommended because at night you can see more of the lights, and so it just gives you more of a Las Vegas feel. Up, 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 here we go. I wish I could capture the feeling that you get when you land in the Grand Canyon, but unfortunately it's something that you have to experience for yourself, so I do highly, highly recommend you do this trip one time or another. Definitely something to put on your bucket list. We made it back, y'all. We made it. Shout out to our pilot. She really knew how to do her thing out there. I did not feel any kind of motion sickness at all. Thank the Jesus. Hallelujah, hallelujah. As we begin our final descent to Las Vegas, I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much for tuning in to All Things DreloBayBay. It was a pleasure taking you along with me on this trip with my family to Grand Canyon. If I made you chuckle, or if you learned a thing or two, or maybe you just love watching my family act like a bunch of fools, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like. I'm out, y'all. It's your girl DreloBayBay. Subscribe, people.